All right, welcome back. You're watching NewsX. My name is Vineet Malhotra. The big news today is the buzz around the Congress's success in Tamil Nadu, where the grand old party has reached consensus with the DMK on a seat-sharing formula for the 2024 general elections. The formula in itself is a rerun of the formula they had in 2019, with the Congress set to contest 9 seats in Tamil Nadu, while other members of the alliance like the CPI Marxists and the VCK getting 2 seats apiece, and the IUML and KDMK scoring 1 seat apiece. This leaves the big bulk of the seats with the TMK, of course, who are currently in power in Tamil Nadu as well. What will this seat-sharing formula entail in Tamil Nadu in 2024 remains to be seen, and what kind of a victory can the Congress expect, and what does this mean for the BJP as well? Vineeta Hariharan, BJP spokesperson, joins us on the program to talk more about this. S.V. Ramani, Congress spokesperson, also with us on the show. Rajalakshmi Joshi, political analyst, with us on the program as well. Chandani Preeti Shah, political analyst, with us on the program too. Rajalakshmi Joshi, I'll begin with you. Well, Tamil Nadu and some of the other southern states have been a sore and a soft point for the BJP since a very, very long time. And, they have been trying hard to make inroads into these states. The Prime Minister himself has gone to Telangana, Andhra Pradesh on a number of occasions. But the fact of the matter is that despite the Congress party not having its sheen left in North India, South India continues to welcome the Congress party, especially southern parties, for Lok Sabha elections. What do you make of this permutation and combination, and how is this going to impact the overall result for the Bharatiya Janata Party and more so for the NDA, whose slogan or the nara has been "Ab ki baar 400 par"?
Good evening, Vineet. That's a very interesting take, but I would beg to differ a little bit. The way you put it was that the Congress is being welcomed, or it still enjoys the majority in the South, etc.
No, I never said majority. I said popularity and acceptance, as compared to the BJP.
Yes. So, if you look at it, then in all these southern states, at one point of time, the Congress was in absolute majority, and they were actually ruling. They were definitely there in Tamil Nadu, in Kerala, in Andhra Pradesh, in Karnataka. In all these states, they were there in power, in complete power. And they have only been, the popularity has been dwindling along all these years. If you look at it now, especially in Andhra Pradesh, if you see it now, in the last couple of elections, they have completely gone down. They're zero. And it's only in Telangana that now they have been able to get back, and that too, we have to still see in the Lok Sabha elections what is going to happen. In Karnataka, the Congress and the BJP have been there, and there has been a kind of a flip-flop between the BJP and the Congress. So it isn't as if the Congress has been there steadily. And in Kerala, if you see again, even in a state where it was always a case of once there is the left and once there is the Congress in power, there too the Congress was not able to hold the power in the last assembly elections. And in Tamil Nadu now, it is yet to be seen what happens in the Lok Sabha, in the upcoming Lok Sabha elections. There again, they have been in complete power in Tamil Nadu, and yet they have been going out of power completely. And whereas in the same place, I would say the BJP is increasing its popularity. The BJP is making its inroads in Tamil Nadu. You have seen that from a zero. The BJP has been coming up in strength. It has been making inroads. They have been increasing the voter share. They have been making their organization strong, and all of that effort has been happening. So that I can see a complete difference there in what the BJP is doing and what the Congress is doing. And that similarly, what they're doing in Kerala, the BJP also is similar. Only in Kerala also what is happening is, the organization has been there for quite some time in Kerala, and even in Tamil Nadu, they're building up the organization. Only I would say that they probably are still working on some real ground leaders who could actually lead all these campaigns. And in Tamil Nadu, they have found a strong leader in Annamalai. who has been, he's put in a huge effort. And if you see that he has had this Padayatra in 233 assembly seats. So he has been connecting with the ground everywhere. And definitely he is making a huge impact. So that is the difference between what is happening between the popularity of the Congress and the
Okay.
popularity of the BJP.
Right.
So the Congress, I could say that even if whatever numbers they are there right now, it's actually dwindling, whereas the BJP is increasing in popularity. So there is this huge difference there, Vineet.
All right. Vinita Hariharan, 131 seats in South India. What has been the BJP's strategy, to change some of the results which have been dismal for the BJP in the past?
Right. So, so as Rajlakshmi rightly pointed out and analyzed it spot on, that, organizational strength has been the focus of the BJP in south of India, all across all the states. And Karnataka, of course, we've had a presence there already. And we've seen the increasing disenchantment with the current Congress government in Karnataka, with the kind of scams that have broken out and the failure to keep up the promises of the Congress government, and the entire exchequer getting depleted and all of that, and the financial crisis that the states have been going through, not only in Karnataka but also in Kerala, where the CPIM is ruling. There's a huge financial crisis that's reeling, and many other states as well, Telangana as well. There is a kind of a financial crisis, and all of them blaming the center for this. And then we have seen the entire Congress edifice also crumbling in terms of the kind of exodus that's happening in the Congress, and the in-migration towards the BJP, and BJP, I know a lot of them coming to our fold here, which means that they are believing in the strength of the NDA's agenda, and they believe in the leadership of Modi ji, which is a clear validation of that fact, because the very, very tall leaders are actually joining the BJP across the country, not only in south of India. And as stated by Amit Shah ji, we plan to double our presence in south of India in terms of number of seats. And I think that will happen because the kind of aggression with which we have displayed in south of India, with Modi ji himself coming for so many rallies and implementing so many projects and announcing so many infrastructure programs, big ticket programs across all of the South Indian states. I think the people are discerning, and the voters have kind of taken cognizance of all these announcements, developments.
Okay, Chandani, where do you stand on this? And let us not forget, though Rajalakshmi Joshi did say that the popularity of the Congress party in southern India has been dwindling. The BJP has had its own fallout with the AIADMK as well.
So Vineet, I think what Rajalakshmi ji said, that the alliance, any alliance that is being formed today, have time and again said that the any opposition alliance that is formed is only for convenience and there is nothing else, right? That they keep saying that they are coming together for the betterment of the country, but everybody knows that they are coming together only because they very well know that they have no standing whatsoever if they do not fight the 2024 elections together, right? I mean, name one political party apart from BJP and its few friendly alliances of NDA, like BJD, that has Bharat as a country, as a priority in its forget the physical manifesto, but even in its psychological manifesto. I mean, there is not one party in the opposition with a genuine, unwavering commitment to India's prosperity. Like, they are out on a Bharat Jodo Yatra, uniting India. But if we see, their own alliance is not completely united. Like, if we see all over from all over the country, then from Bengal, Congress didn't say a word on Sandesh Kali, ended up having TMC candidates on all the 42 seats, right? In Tamil Nadu, they repeated again, as you said, the 2019 model, where DMK has 30 seats and Congress has 9 seats. Punjab, AAP and Congress are running separately. In Gujarat and Delhi, they are together, and so on and so forth. My point being, if you actually see, there is no alliance as such anywhere, but just a facade. And I don't know which bubble they are in, because as ma'am before me pointed out, that how Annamalai is being loved everywhere. And also, if you see the vote sharing, Then in Tamil Nadu, Kerala, I guess BJP is estimated to have 20% vote sharing. So that is going to make them the second largest party, if I'm not wrong. So I guess people want to change. There are so many videos that are coming out where people, a 102-year-old grandma from Karnataka is embarked on a journey on foot to visit temples with the wish that Modi takes on the third tenure. You see the rally in the in JNK rally, the road show of Annamalai. I mean, there's a lot of love for the party, for Narendra Modi, for the local candidates as well. And also, the kind of development that we've seen in the in the past 10 years, where before in 2014, from independence, we only had like 70 odd airports. Today we have, in 10 years, we have 150 plus airports. Before 2014, we had 350 odd startups. Today, because of the initiative of Modi
Okay,
government, we
that's
have
the national report card that you're talking about, but Raj
yes,
Lakshmi Joshi,
yes.
of the 130 odd seats in South India, in 2019 the BJP could only win 29. It drew a blank in Tamil Nadu, Kerala, and Andhra Pradesh. It got somewhere close to 24 or 25 in Karnataka, if I'm not mistaken. But that was the report card for the Bharatiya Janata Party in 2019. What has gone down in the last 5 years for this tally to improve?
Vineet, BJP is a cadre-based party, and they completely focus on the organization part of it. So it's like, they talk about booth pramukh and panna pramukh. So it's like every page of the booth, they are covered, and then they make sure that every one of them is reached out to, they connect to every one of them. So that is the kind of an organizational structure that the BJP looks at, and that is what has been happening in all these states. So earlier they were kind of dependent on the regional parties. They were dependent on the regional alliances, and I would say that that is a reason why perhaps even in Punjab and even in Tamil Nadu, since they were dependent on the regional alliances, they had not actually focused on the organization part of it. And I would say that today, even if it goes in an alliance with the AIADMK, yes, they will grow in strength, definitely. But at the same time, even
But
if
the
they go it alone,
AIADMK, had internal fissures between
yes,
OPS and EPS, because the way they, in fact, were receiving some, feelers from the Bharatiya Janata Party actually created problems within the party. So that chapter is closed.
yes. So, I would say that, if the BJP goes it alone in Tamil Nadu, in fact, it will help in the long run, because then, the entire party will be mobilized better, and that organization will be better for the long run, because that is what that kind of a focus is required for the party to grow. So right now, I think that the
Okay.
BJP is completely focusing on the organization
Okay,
part of it, and they have
Dr.
got some
Abbas
good
is also
leaders.
here. Dr. Syed Abbas is also joining us. He's from Bangalore, senior political analyst. Dr. Abbas, we are talking about why hasn't the BJP been able to weave its magic in South India? The performances in Tamil Nadu, in Kerala, have been very dismal, except for Karnataka. Most of the other states have not welcomed the BJP. Although the Prime Minister has made several visits, to these states in the past few months, it is just not getting cracked for the BJP. Rajalakshmi Joshi, in fact, went on to say that it's the cadre system of the Bharatiya Janata Party that is very, very strong. It's perhaps that which is not, being accepted by the voter of South India. What, according to you, are the reasons?
No,
Well,
Vinit,
I'd say
I
the
did not say
Bharatiya.
that.
One second, Rajalakshmi. Let him start.
Thank you. Raj Lakshmi ji aa gaya ho to.
No. I
Okay.
was just saying that I didn't
Yes.
say that the cadre system is not accepted by South India. I was just saying that that is what is being focused upon right now, and they have the leaders
Okay, all right.
also,
We get
which
we
is
get your
missing
drift.
earlier.
Dr. Abbas?
Okay, largely I coming from the south, coming from Bengaluru city, Karnataka, I think the Bharatiya Janata Party has absolutely no existence whatsoever in South India, apart from the good likes of Yediyurappa, who worked consistently in the state of Karnataka, where the Bharatiya Janata Party was able to form a government. In Telangana, in Tamil Nadu, in Andhra, in Kerala, we've never seen the Bharatiya Janata Party being able to form a government. Even in Tamil Nadu or otherwise, they could do it only with the alliance of AIADMK. or All India Anna Dravida Muneta Kasakam. We need to understand that, there is a joke for which I can be jailed, which I will not make it right now. But I happened to see a meme in Kerala why Bharatiya Janata Party can, again, a disclaimer, joke, putting it out there. A meme I saw on Twitter that Kerala can never be ruled by BJP because Kerala has a very high rate of literacy. That's a joke and it belongs to them. I'm only putting out there, which I do not believe in this joke. Nevertheless, it does not mean that illiterate people vote for a party or so on and so forth. Okay. The larger point, Vineet, I would say the Bharatiya Janata Party has consistently failed in the south of India. They've not been able to really gather momentum here. Of course, they've come in and go in Karnataka only with the likes of horse trading and so on and so forth. And Yediyurappa, mind you, irrespective of my differences with BJP, the BJP honestly owes it to a Yediyurappa, who also happened to go to jail because of the Janardhan Reddy's mining case. Largely, if you see, the DMK is very strong right now as we speak in Tamil Nadu. Kerala is very strong with the Pinarayi Vijayan, the LDF or the UDF. Also, Andhra we see with Jagan Mohan Reddy, again, a sort of an alliance which we see. Now, even Chandrababu Naidu seems to be coming into an alliance. Even Andhra Pradesh is quite dicey there. Telangana, again, going Congress's way. So, therefore, the Hindi heartland, which is the strong force of the Bharatiya Janata Party, stagnates, stays, remains with the party. Whereas making a difference in South is still a very long, distant dream for a Bharatiya Janata Party to come in full majority like they did in Karnataka. Apart from Karnataka, they don't really have any significant presence in any other states. And that also, you need to thank the local leadership of Yediyurappa here. Largely, his leadership and the Lingayat vote bank, which really helped him. Then BJP as a cadre has not really worked in their favor.
Okay, all right. Let's get a response from Vinita Hariharan and Chandni on this. Chandni, how do you respond to what Dr. Abbas has said, that the BJP is, zero presence in South India is definitely a cause of concern and it's their own fault?
My friend cracked a joke on the literacy rate, but there's a very serious thing going on in Kerala that the highest number of ISIS joiners are also from Kerala. Maybe it actually needs a change, This Vineet is a digital India, I guess, in real sense, from urban to remote. Every person today has some access to the digital space and is aware of what is happening around. Like whether you talk of Sandesh Khali horror or Rameshwar cafe blast or the DMK leader involved in, the biggest drug bust, or, the DMK party using Chinese flag on ISRO rockets, MK Stalin's anti-national remarks, Udayan Stalin's remarks on Sanatan, all these politicians flaunting their hate for India and spewing, venom in rallies. I guess the, BJP and AIADMK parting ways, I don't see it as, a large, impact on the party, because if you are not ideologically matching, I think it is not, BJP is not a party of convenience. So it will not get together only for, conniving purposes. So all these things that are going on in the South today, which, southern India today, this is going to act as the last nail in their own coffin. And I guess they are bound to bite the dust after this.
Okay, Vinita Hariharan, would you like to respond to what Dr. Abbas said?
To talk about the highest literacy rate, that folk which Abbas just gave to Kerala. Of course, it has the highest literacy rate, but it also has the highest out-migration and the highest amount of, exodus from Kerala, the largest amount of unemployed youth, frustrated youth migrating out to various Gulf countries and bringing in passive economy, which is why the local economies do not get, strengthened in Kerala, and which is the reason for the frustration of the youth, and therefore what Chandani said, about the ISIS and the joining the various terrorist groups, etc. This is a reality that Kerala faces today, and the Kerala government is the biggest financial crisis today. The highest, the most educated, so-called, God's own country, the most educated state has not been able to handle its own budget. It's not been able to handle its own finances. So the same for all the other, South Indian states, wherever the regional satraps, so to call the regional powers, so be it, who rule. And we've seen how regional powers in the earlier regimes, before 2014, how, they have brought down governments, how they've indulged in corruption, how scams have broken out. National parties are the answer for India. National parties with a lot of freedom given to states is the cooperative federal structure, is the answer for India's governance going forward, and which is what the BJP and the NDA offers. And just to reiterate and validate what Rajlakshmi said about organizational strengthening, that's what the BJP has been focusing on. And the way the BJP and the NDA, runs its entire machinery, it's also extremely scientific and extremely, to the times. It is the state-of-the-art kind of functioning
All right.
of
Quick points I'd like to make on that.
Dr. Abbas, there's also speculation. Speculation is rife that the Prime Minister might even be contemplating contesting the upcoming Lok Sabha polls, from a constituency in Tamil Nadu, apart from his regular constituency, which is Varanasi. What happens then? Do you think the mood is going to divert?
I'd love to see that, undoubtedly.
Well, if Rahul Gandhi can do that, so can Prime Minister Modi, right?
Absolutely. A prime ministerial candidate like Modi ji contesting from Tamil Nadu, I'd love to see that as a South Indian or an Indian from a South. I think Advocate Chandni Shah made a very good point, and I agree to that. As a matter of fact, we could have our agreements, disagreements, but matters of sacrosanct, we need to keep a united stand. Whereas, DMK like Udayanidhi Stalin making a note like eradicate Sanatan Dharma, that's all uncalled for. I think the India Alliance partners should have together unanimously condemned such statements. Not just that, also the alliance, which isn't really going through with the AIADMK, and Annamalai is indeed coming out very strongly. That is also a force to reckon with. I think the way ahead is like the previous debate we had, Vineet Saab. We as a Vishwaguru, we need to understand that the way ahead for all of us come together. We could have our irrespective differences in opinions, ideologies, and political identities. But in matters of the country, matters of national security, state security, we need to come together on one forum, which myself, Rajlakshmi ji, also have agreed on.
I wish all the politicians, every politician thought like you, Dr. Abbas, but unfortunately, that is not the case. And unfortunately, we've also run out of time. Would like to thank all my guests for being a part of this conversation.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.